We're live.
Live.
Do not swear.
Because I swear all the time.
Well, I didn't like to say, but yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We got stuff. You want to see stuff? Not sourcing, right? Not sourcing.
No, we're not sourcing at all. Not sourcing at all.
We went to a jumble trail. Oh yeah, check if they can hear us.
I'm checking.
Is that working? Yes. Can you hear us?
I'm paranoid now since we were like, people couldn't hear us for a while and we were just chatting on and people couldn't. People saying, trying to tell us, but we were right behind in the chat.
I'm a professional.
Oh, right.
I know what I'm doing. Welcome, everybody. If you are new here, this is our regular Sunday hangout where we get to hopefully share some fun stuff if we have it. And today we do, which is cool. And yeah, get to chat to you lot. There's lots of people
we just went live.
Oh, we've gone live. Oh, nice. So yeah, there is a live side chat which you can chat to each other in, as many people are, and ask questions and things. We do struggle to keep up with it. Just bear that in mind. First in today was Adrian from a thundery Chippenham. Yeah, we had rain today.
Yeah,
we were trying. We went to this jumble trail, and the predictions yesterday were rain in the morning, sunny in the afternoon. What happened was sunny in the morning, rain in the afternoon, and this was a really nicely timed one, wasn't it? We got there at like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it was 1 till 5, so it was, in normal times would have been lovely, but yeah, with the weather, if it had been morning to early afternoon, would have been fine.
Yeah, so we got round about half of it and then kind of gave up because it was tipping it down and everyone was packing up. I mean, you would, right?
Yeah.
We found one near the end that it was in a garage, and it was a store we'd been to before.
Yes.
And we did quite well there again. They've got so much good stuff. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Hello, Adrian.
And then hello, Adrian.
And hello, Adrian. And hello, Adrian. Oh, no, Pete. Hi, Pete. And Julian. We'll say a few hellos. Santa's in. Hello from the North Pole. Hope you're well. Aid. Mark. Antoinette, welcome. Lots of people chattering. Becky buys, sells, plays. Ooh. Okay. All right, the sound of that. Nia, good to see you.
Buy, sell and play.
Do I?
Judging by a few of your recent videos where you've been playing with dolls' houses.
If you can include playing into your daily work schedule, I think it's a bonus, right? And the Sylvanian house sold tonight. I put it on at 70. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
Put it on at 70 in the end. For you may not have seen the video. If not, go back and watch it because it's really fun. Put it on
in your opinion.
Put it on at 70, and I took an offer of 60 tonight. So very happy with that. Yeah. Right, we'll say a couple more hellos and then we'll crack on. Tawny Steve.
Hi,
hello.
Steve.
We didn't see Steve out and about today.
We thought we might do, but we didn't.
Panzer, good to see you. Jennifer. And Simply Michael Jackson tribute. We want to see stuff. Well, you come to the right place. What was that?
It's just something that you're watching.
What is it? Bear with.
That won't use your fingerprint
I need your finger. Don't worry. I'm sure it's nothing important. Right, where do you want to start? Do you want to start with some of your stuff?
Don't mind.
Well, let's start because this is on top.
Power Ranger.
Vintage 94, I think. One of the original sets of Power Rangers. These were the action ones. I think this has got a leg kick. Oh, yeah.
Very dainty.
Looks like doing a line dance, sort of.
A bit of ballet. Huh?
So this is the Pink Ranger, Kimberly. I'm sounding like I'm a fan. I don't really know. I was looking it up earlier, that's all. Yeah, the original 90s ones can go quite well. Maybe up to a 10 on that if I'm lucky, probably a little bit less. But yeah, really nice condition. Usually these symbols are quite worn and they have wear and tear, but that's really quite nice. There's the action button. So yeah, not bad.
An action button.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Have you got an action button?
Well, that'd be telling. Shall I go in with my favourite?
No,
Favourite pick of the day.
Pete, tease the favourite pick of the day.
All right, I'll start with a jug then.
I'll
start with this lovely jug. It's got lots of little cherubs all over it.
Oh yeah, I didn't really look closely at what it was.
And it is Surrey collection. It's fine bone china, Staffordshire, England. That's what it says. Yeah. I haven't researched any of this yet, but I will be doing a haul video on my channel in a couple of weeks because I've got a bit of a backlog of videos.
We did look up that, didn't we, though? And I looked up this honeycomb stuff.
So I can't give you prices or tell you anything really more about what I've found. But, you know, in a week or so, there will be a haul video with more information. So
yeah, Andrew's channel link should be below. So go and sub to Andrew's. We're kind of splitting up the content a bit these days. So you need to be sub to both if you can. Yeah. David says, being keen anglers, me and my mate have the same problems with weather forecasters. Yeah, they never quite get it right, do they? Let's be honest. And you think it's gospel when you read it. Oh, it's going to be brilliant tomorrow morning. Oh, well, look out the window.
I have to say that the BBC app, I think it's the BBC one that I look at. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's Apple. But the one I look at is quite accurate.
It's not. It's always wrong.
Of the time. Well, it does change, you know, when the weather changes. But
yeah, well, we could work that out by looking out the window. Glasshammer says, evening both. My question of the week is, what are eBay doing with their number of views reporting? Yeah, I can't remember the details, but they fiddled about with that. So it only shows it more accurately, apparently.
Oh, does that?
Yeah. I don't know the detail.
Like notifications pop up when you go into things and but, you know, I just list stuff. And
that one notification that keeps appearing on the app.
That's annoying.
Is everyone getting annoyed with that notification for whatever it is when you go in to do offers and stuff?
If we've looked at it once and then closed it, surely you stop giving it to us again.
The trouble is now, any notifications that come up, I just ignore them because I've seen that same one about 100 times in the last week. Oh. Yeah. You may have just missed the first exposure of jugs.
This is the jug, Staffordshire.
Right, let's read out a few comments and I'll catch up to the end. I'm at the end.
Elaine says, just watch the BBC weather. And the weatherman said, it's very hard to forecast at the moment. That's their excuse and they're sticking to it.
Well, they would say that, wouldn't they?
Oh, Steve said, hi, great to meet you both the other day. I've just finished unloading. Oh, yes.
So I think I posted on Instagram the pile of shoes that were in our hallway. I said recently that we were going to move what was left in bulk. It was approximately 100 pairs. And I put that out and Steve got in touch and drove down to pick them all up a couple of days ago. Had a really good chat, actually. Lovely to meet you. So they've gone. So we have no pairs of white shoes, which is great. Steve got a good deal on it. We basically sold them at cost to move the last of it. We've made our money on that deal, and I'm happy to let someone else make a bit of profit on it as well. So that was great. And obviously, we don't now have to take them with us when we move. The house sale is going great. We've done most of the solicitors' paperwork now. We're at the point of doing surveys on the house we're buying. Our buyers had to arrange a different mortgage, so that set it back, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Slightly annoying, but it's all happening. So we will be moving hopefully within a month or two. We don't really know, do we, time-wise?
We've got no idea.
But yes, thank you, Steve, for coming down and picking up the shoes. Hope you do well with them. So where are we going to go next? What do you want to do? This stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I quite like
this.
Yeah,
you spotted this because I was still trying to cross the road with the Jeff.
We took Jeff here. Oh, he was a pain in the neck, to be honest, wasn't he?
I wasn't. You just don't. You lack patience.
Is that what it is?
It is, yes.
Well, he kept wanting to sit on me and was stamping on me bits, is what he was doing.
Oh, Steve says we were there today, Nick, but gave up around 3. That was about the time we gave up, actually, due to the weather. Did 3 boot sales this weekend, so we're okay for quality used merchandise.
I was itching to go to boot sales on the Saturday because it was glorious, but I would have struggled not to buy too much stuff.
Yeah.
And we haven't bought a massive amount today. We were quite selective.
Well, I think about 8 o'clock on
we've got
Saturday
loads.
morning, you said to me, "Oh, look at that weather." We were still in our pajamas, and you were like, "Oh, look at that weather. That looks so good." Sure, you know, but the boot sales heaving, and I went to, "We don't need stuff."
So yeah, we stopped at a stall, and I was really drawn to this. The influence that Andrea has. I'm buying crockery now. This is Cornish ware, and it's called Honeycomb. And these people had a load of it. It was her mother's, she said, wasn't it? So whether she had passed away or what, we didn't know. But
I've had a pottery seal in that design before, but I've never had any of the cookware.
I briefly looked it up. You're not going to get rich on this stuff, but there is a market for it. People do collect it, but it's not big money. So there's that, which is what do you call that? What do you call that? Bowl?
Souffle dish.
Is it?
Serving dish, souffle
fruit bowl?
dish.
We don't know. And
yeah, Tom says, "I can't believe you're still buying." Exclamation marks.
Says Tom.
I meant to highlight Tom's comment.
We have cleared so much, Tom. You should be proud.
Welcome to my world of not needing stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. It's that fun thing we do together. So yeah.
Oh, people are asking to see Jeff, but Jeff is not feeling well.
He's under the weather. We think he's got a tummy bug. He's not been eating, so he'd normally have wandered in by now.
Just sleeping on the sofa.
So yeah, one of them, and a whole six of these.
Yeah, these are corn on the cob little dishes. The reason I know that is because they came with the little sticks.
And the lady told us, to be fair.
Did she? I didn't hear her say that.
Yes, she did.
To be fair,
yeah,
I assumed it because this came with it.
These are nice, actually. So, they're quite fancy wooden turned. I was trying
to see if there were any
skewers.
Markings on them. Oh, hang on, there are.
Are there?
I might need to get the what it says,
Where?
stainless steel Japan, I think.
Stainless steel Japan. Okay. But anyway, we'll sell those with the dishes, right?
Can you put them back? Thank you.
What did we pay? Was it a £5 the lot?
So 2, 4, 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe my favourite thing, or one of today.
Yeah.
Was this
so
guy?
Cute. It was a whole 50p.
He's really nicely done. He's pottery. He's like a solid lump of clay, just really nicely crafted. So there's no studio mark that I can see, but yeah, very nice handcrafted little squirrel. If you see anything in these videos, as always, our links are below. Best to contact Andrea on Instagram if you're interested in purchasing anything. But that is a cool find. And 50p, yeah, he's not staying there. He's coming home.
BVP says, please take Jeff to the vet if he's not well. If it carries on, I will do.
Yes.
But if he can, if it's just a little tummy bug and it sorts itself out, then fine.
Yeah.
Or I'll just keep an eye on him for a couple of days. And
obviously, we've had Monty before, and we both had dogs before. We know they pick up bugs and stuff. So he's always eating things. But if it persists, yeah, of course, we will get them checked out. Not a problem. Daisy, we've had no mini heat wave here this spring. We've had lots of days where it tries to be nice, but lots of cold air.
Oh.
It's very changeable at the minute.
Is there a dog virus? I don't know. Is there?
Oh, Pete sent me a message about Pink Ranger. Thank you, Pete. I'll have a look. Is Andrea? Hi, Andrea. Yeah, we're not too concerned yet. You know, we have obviously been dog owners, and my family's always had dogs. They get tummy bugs and upsets.
Yeah. Obviously, I am worrying.
Usually, nothing to worry about.
Usually, I am worrying because I do worry, but I'm trying to be sensible about it, and hopefully, it will sort itself out. And if it doesn't, it continues and persists, then we will take him to the doctors.
Well, the last time we took Monty to the vet was on a Sunday evening. And yeah,
I
what
think
a
I-
palaver that was.
Oh, look, Helen says, my mum's Westie, hunts in the garden and has grumble tummy every few months. This is what Jeff does. He eats mud. And I wonder if that's what's caused it. Does your mum's Westie eat mud? Is that what it is?
He's a very
Because
silly boy.
He comes in with it all like covered on his face. I have to clean all his face up. I don't get it. Why would you want to eat mud? Yeah.
But we'll update you next week. I'm sure he will be okay.
Oh, Jilly says, my dog had a tummy bug not so long ago. She ate something she shouldn't have. Yeah, and you know, when they go out for a walk, they lick things, don't they? And they sniff in things. And
that's just me. I mean, Jeff is just as bad.
Yeah.
Right, you found a hippo.
Yeah, he's really cute. You thought he was soapstone, didn't you? He's a stone of some description, but he's just super cute. Look
Really
at that.
nicely done again, and really,
Yeah, beautifully carved. No markings on the bottom, so no idea of his origin. But I think he was 50p, wasn't he? Yeah, we've got a little collection of critters going on here.
Huh. Someone mentioned Eurovision. Where's it gone? Yeah.
Wow. That was just what happened?
It was amazing.
Madness.
We won the jury vote, which is unheard of. And if it were, we're very glad Ukraine won. That was my pick to win anyway. Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered what they sung. But if it wasn't for that whole Ukraine thing going on, we'd have won it, I reckon.
Yeah, and Ukraine, it was a great song, and I voted for it. So
yeah,
you know, they were deserving winners.
It was a good night.
But you know, we won the jury vote.
I know.
You know, back in the day when it was just jury vote, we'd have won.
We'd have won.
We just couldn't believe it. We're like, what is going on?
And hi to Lainey, Susan, Ian. We were on like a live hangout with them, all watching at the same time. It was very much fun. We did a sweepstake, and Ellen was involved and on the call as well. So it was, yeah.
She won because she got Ukraine.
Yes. So yeah, that was fun. If you didn't watch Eurovision, sorry, spoilers. Yep. I think everybody
Margaret
knows.
says, sounds like he's searching for some minerals, or maybe he's lacking in something.
Well, we're giving him food that's supposed to cover all of that, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, I'm giving him, you know, the complete food stuff.
And we're still talking dogs. Lots of dogs eat mud. My dog had to roll in cow dung. And eat it. Monty would eat cat poo.
Monty used to eat cow dung, horse poo. It was the most revolting thing. Luckily, Jeff just walks on by. He doesn't.
Jeff's fussy. He's fussy about what dog treats he likes. He's that fussy he is. Okay, carrying on. Oh yeah, this is quite an impressive beast. It's a whopper. So this is a peppermill, nice turned wood. Tom would know what wood that's likely to be.
Because who was it? Was it Lainey that said something about rice and egg or something?
Yeah, chicken, rice and egg or something. Yeah. Lainey said.
And you said that sounds rather nice.
I did.
Helen's saying that if they go 12 to 24 hours with no solid meals, and then the first meal is scrambled egg. That's interesting. Okay, I might try that. He hasn't touched any food today whatsoever, so I did put some down just in case, you know, because I worry they might be hungry, and I don't want to like forcibly not feed him. So put it down just in case he fancied it, but he hasn't touched it. So I might take it up and then tomorrow just give him some egg.
Gonna get arm ache here.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's French made. Boil, about 20 quid on that. It's really nice. It's still full of pepper, totally full.
Yeah. I mean, I spotted it, but I wasn't sure if it was something worth picking up. But yeah, apparently is.
Oh yeah, I got one of these for 10p. I've had these before. Certain birds, certain issues can go silly. The OSPB badges. I mean, I would imagine this looks like a great tit. Oh, it is. It says great tit on it. I'm a great tit. Yeah, I sold some of these for surprising money. That's probably a common one, but for 10p, thought I'd grab it.
PVP says my cousin and his wife got her prognosis I've got her prognosis tomorrow. Okay, well, thinking of you all. Let's keep skipping.
Someone else saying rice, chicken.
Yeah.
Good old scrambled egg. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Give the chicken and rice. Well, we don't really have any chicken in the house because I don't really buy it. But rice and scrambled egg we can do. And happy birthday, PvP.
Who wants to see some toys? We'll do that then.
Johnny John says, hello from Durham. I got called type for bartering in a charity shop. I often barter and get a better deal with the higher priced items. Thoughts, question mark. Yeah, see, I wouldn't barter in a charity shop. A boot sale is different, I think. Boot sale or a jumble trail or whatever is different. But I think charity shops, because they're raising money for their charity, we tend not to.
Yeah, I think it's up to the individual. I've done it once where I bought an entire 2 or 3 shelves worth of books, like about 50, 60 books. Do you remember? And I got a deal on the whole lot. And they were so happy to shift them. That's the only time I can think of that I've made an offer in a charity shop. The way I approached it was, do you want to get rid of the whole lot? Do you want to do me a price and move the whole lot? And they were like, yes. You know, so they were happy to do it.
I suppose if you're buying a lot in bulk, then that's different, isn't it?
So I picked up some more. We sold the Sylvanians family houses that I shared in a recent video today. And today, the first thing I found was...
Tom says, send me a picture of your wood, Nick, and I might be able to help.
Sounds dodgy.
It does, doesn't it?
Sounds very dodgy, Tom. But I will send you a picture of my wood. Yeah, first thing I picked up today is this is actually a camper van. I thought it was an ice cream van, but on closer inspection, it is a camper. And I briefly looked that up. That's about £15 with a few accessories. But it also comes with...
Julie says, I got a deal on a Denby dinner set, but it was for me.
Comes with the caravan that it tows. I assume it tows this, although there's no tow bar.
Yeah, and that is a good point, Elaine. In a charity shop, the volunteer on the till probably wouldn't have the authority to reduce items.
Yeah, you'd probably have to speak to a manager if you were going to attempt that sort of thing. But this caravan is full of figures. So we've got a load of rabbits. I had rabbits with the house. I think that's the same figure. And really nice condition. Often these are, you know, they get, this fur gets rubbed, doesn't it?
It does, or it gets a bit dirty.
I don't know what these guys are. You got tails.
Cats. They look like cats.
Is that a cat?
Yeah.
No, that's not a cat, is it?
Is it? I don't know. I
don't know.
Looking at the tail, maybe it's a squirrel.
In the chat, what's that? A squirrel. It looks more like a squirrel.
Yeah. Looking at his face now with the standing up.
And it's got a little fluffy tail. Are they squirrels? I don't know. There's dogs as well. The dogs look awesome. Look at these. We've got 2 boy and a girl dog. And then I'm sure I saw, here we go. Mother dog, I'm thinking. And somewhere there's a tiny baby. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh,
look at that one.
That's uber cute.
How cool is that? So this was the first pickup of the day. For £10, I got the whole lot. And there's loads, so many things. Look, it's a baby bunny. It's crawling like the dog. Where's the dog gone? Dog gone.
Oh, they're playing together.
Oh, they're playing together. looks like a wombat.
We've sold some clothes hangers. We've still got all the clothes hangers from our old shop. So.
No, we don't. There's virtually nothing left.
Well, okay, we still don't have all of them, but we've been selling them off, is what I'm trying to say. We have them still. We're selling them off.
There's another baby one. And you said we've still got all of the clothes hangers. We had like, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000. I think we've got about 30 left.
Yeah, I know, but we still had a load of them left.
Yeah, I could keep going. So these are wombats, according to Santa. I'm not liking the wombat idea. I'm sorry. I'm not sure they're wombats.
I'm not sure they're wombats.
What other? Did we get any other options? It's an abomination. Hi, Susan. It's a bear. Are they bears? That's not a
It
bear.
doesn't look like
That's
a
not.
bear.
That's not a bear.
A fox.
Should we just go with Susan's answer? It's an abomination. Yeah, biro marks. Did you see the rabbit I had in the house? He'd been drawn all over. Poor thing. Anyway, there's loads. There's a really good set. So there's the a complete set of
Daddy
dogs. Complete set of dogs. It's been a while since I've sold much Sylvanians, but you can sell the families off individually. And if you look into it, certain animals are hard to come by, and it's shocking what some of them go for. So have a look.
They call them something different in America, don't they?
Critters, isn't it?
Country critters? I don't know.
Is that
I'm
it?
making it up.
What are they called in America? Yeah, they don't call them Sylvanian families. It's something critters.
Somebody tell us.
Yeah, tap point on offer. I'm trying to click the thing. You can just click and it'll go.
Oh, no. Don't want to miss anything.
Calico.
Oh.
Calico critters. That sounds
Very strange.
Link to our...
Sharon says, thank you for the coat hangers. Oh, there you go.
Oh, good.
Thank you for the order.
If somebody was asking about link to our shop, it's usually below all of our videos. I think it's below there tonight, and you can click through to our shop.
Edward, what is your eBay shop name? Yeah, it should be below.
There's not many left. There's like
Honey Fox, says Victim Red.
Oh, they're foxes.
Yeah, I did say fox.
Did you?
I said squirrel, and then I said fox.
That could be it. Honey fox.
Oh, yeah. Lainey thought they were cats. They did look like that immediately, when I first looked at them.
I'm thinking fox is right, Yeah. Well, I'll look them up. Yeah, hangers. I think if we sold another set,
Calico critters.
2, maybe 3 little bundles left. And they're all brand new surplus from when we had a shop.
Yeah, it's strange that we call them something different. Sylvanian families.
I know.
Where's Sylvania? It's just a made-up place, isn't it? Or am I?
But look at
being silly.
I do like this stuff. It's very well made. Somebody was saying to me either on the video or on Instagram that it's really well produced stuff, and it is. It's high quality stuff, and the level of detail they go to. I mean, look at the little kettle.
That's so cute.
Look at this stuff. There's a bike.
Yeah. So Victor Red, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Says, yeah, that's definitely Honey Fox.
Honey Fox. All right. Thank you. Anyway, I could go on and on. There's loads. I think that's about it figures wise, but there's loads of furniture, accessories. Oh, look, there's a teddy bear.
Did you pull the actual vehicle?
Yeah. I showed the caravan. So caravan, camper van, and all of that for a tenner.
Yeah.
Yes,
wasn't there a car as well?
Oh, there was a car. Oh, yeah. The car that I had with the house. I'll show you in a sec. It has the car with it as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, yeah, probably we'll bundle a whole thing together because it's easier. Unless any of those figures are particularly valuable. Yeah, so the car is exactly the same as the one I've sold with the house. I listed the other one with the house. And this has got the same little car seat and kiddies seats in. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Jack came back. Super channel, love your stuff. Have a bottle of wine or a lunch on me. Keep on doing what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Wow. DKK, is that?
Denmark.
Yes, it would be.
Denmark.
Krona is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's incredibly generous.
Thank you. So much. Thank you. Steve Smithers says Sylvan means woodland. Ah, okay.
Bottle of wine or lunch. Well, maybe we'll indulge in a bottle of wine this evening. We don't normally on a Sunday.
No, we don't generally on a Sunday, so we could be fresh on a Monday morning.
We will. So what was that? Sylvania means woodland. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Sylvanian woodland families.
Yeah.
I'm getting too hot. Bear with. What we got today? Oh, it's Mario.
Oh, his t-shirt.
It's a Mario.
Salamander says, "Hi, Nick and Andrea. Sorry, Jeff is sick and not eating. Is he? Yeah, he's drinking water.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was at least one stall today that put water out as well. Did he have some at that stall where they were pointing out?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's drinking fine. What's this? My neighbour's dog grabbed a fellow's trilby off a pub seat. It was your own fault for putting it there, he said. The other fellow said, "You have a bad attitude." Neighbour said, "It wasn't my attitude." Boom. Thank you for that. Right. No, it's not, is it? £57?
Really? That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. I had no idea what the conversion would be. That's far too generous. That's incredible.
That's a bottle of wine and a half, that is.
That is more like a meal out.
That's a mega pint.
That's a mega pint. Do you know the reference? Back in court tomorrow. Wow, Jack came back. Thank you so much. We do really appreciate it. We'll have to treat ourselves. Right, what next?
Well, I've got a couple of bits here. I put most of it there because I thought I might end up with a Jeff on my lap. I picked up this really nice little pot, which is... Oh, we wrote it down because we couldn't decipher what it was on the bottom. It's charred porcelain, and then we couldn't see what the signature was on the bottom, but we've now done a bit of research and figured out it was Ian Batten.
Batten? Okay.
I
can't even read my own writing.
I can't find a lot of his stuff for sale anywhere. A couple of bits on Etsy, a few bits if I Google it. So I'll have to do a bit more research on that. But I just really like the pot. I love the green colour.
It's a really nicely made thing.
Yeah.
Really nice finish on it. You bought some mugs. Do you want to show your mugs?
Yeah. They're both Christmas mugs. The first one is just made in England. It says on the bottom. And then it's like a Victorian Christmas scene.
Are we keeping these?
We might be.
How many Christmas mugs do we have?
Well, I might get rid of a few of the other ones.
One in, one out. That's the rule.
And then this one is fine bone china, Crown Trent China Limited, made in England. And it looks like that. It's actually got like rivets in it.
Rivets?
Yeah. Well, how would you describe that?
Little channels. I mean, a rivet is a thing that holds two surfaces together. Like, you know.
Does it? I don't know what I'm talking about. Then
it's got little grooves.
Grooves. That's what
it's groovy. It's a groovy mug.
It's a groovy mug. It's a nice size.
That's quite nice. I don't really like that, but that's quite nice.
See, I just really love that Victorian scene on it. And they're both, fairly decent size.
Groovy, baby.
I like a decent size mug.
Talking of decent size, I picked up a hip flask. Right? This is no ordinary hip flask. It made me laugh, so I had to buy it. This is a hip flask for the BFG, I reckon, because it takes half a gallon. It's a half a gallon hip flask. What sort of pocket's that going to go in?
It's a hip flask for a giant.
That's what I just said, BFG.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. But yeah, I mean, whose hip is that big?
And it's got something in it. It's got something sloshing about in there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to drink it.
But you said you smelled it and it wasn't.
I did have a sniff earlier. I couldn't.
It's not alcohol. I think it's just water where they've washed it.
I think so. I reckon it's been used maybe once and washed out. But look at that. Little screw cap on. Hip flask. I thought for £1. This was right. I think the last store we went to, wasn't it?
Holds half a gallon.
I know. I just read that.
I wasn't listening, obviously.
It tunes me out all the time.
Yeah, it's mutual.
I think this is the last store we went to, right? And he was just thinking about packing up because it was proper raining.
Yeah, it was.
I did film today, so I'll try and put a video together. But he said, "Oh, I'm glad I stayed open because we spent a few quid at his store."
Oh, here you go. It was Andrew that bought the Sylvanian families.
Ah, fantastic. Yes, I did see there was a message on it. I'll probably try and do a video tomorrow picking, because we sold some interesting stuff, including your Sylvanian house. That's going to be quite a big packing job as well, because they don't come apart. They're not modular, those. So that's going to be a big old box I've got to find for that.
Christy says, it's always riveting, your description of mugs.
So from the same guy that I got the hip flask, I picked up, we're coming into camping season, not that you think it today. I've sold so many of these over the years. If you do pick up camping gas stuff, if it's got gas in it or separate canisters, you shouldn't send those through the post. So just bear that in mind. But if they don't have canisters, it's absolutely fine. And this little glass bit here, I've seen those sell for up to sort of 12, 13 pounds just for a replacement piece of glass. But as a lantern, about 15 normally. And there's also a super bluet. I've had this set so many times. It's got a little stove in it. So I may do it as a set of a stove and a lantern. Yeah, so that came from the same guy. I think I bought this from him as well, didn't I?
Yeah. And the hippo.
And the hippo, right.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is nice. Check this out. This goes with, we've got a load of wooden, is it here? What's this wooden stuff called? What do you...
It's like Russian folk art.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Bargeware.
Papier-mâché. I'm sure there's an actual...
Anyway, this was 20 pence and I just liked it. So you spin the ball round and all of the chickens peck. Probably worth nothing, but 20p. I've had 20 pence worth of entertainment out of it.
Yeah, it's been mended, he said.
Yeah, but I couldn't really see the break. This chicken's head, I think, has been snapped off and put back on, but it's not an issue. It's been very well repaired if it has. So yeah, that's cool. I like that. It's got a stamp on it. I can't
Portuguese cockerels, says Angela. So not Russian at all.
No, Portugal, Russia. Yeah.
It just reminded us of the Russian folk art stuff that we had.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
A lot. Oh, this was an odd thing. It is a wireless weather station. This is what we need for when we go to boot sales or jumble trails. We'll look at our wireless weather station. I'm not sure if it's been out of the box. It's still got its attachments on the back where it's kind of screwed in place. So could be new in the packet, but yeah, I thought I'd give it a chance for £3. No idea. Just looked interesting. It's a sort of cool thing that if it's not worth reselling, I'd give it to my nieces and they'll get a lot of fun and learning out of it, hopefully. But I reckon there's some profit in that. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's still attached though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been
not
out.
Been used. It's still got the cover on the front.
Yeah. Yeah. New in the box. Yeah. I thought it was cool.
It is cool.
Oh, you spotted another one of these. We sold one very similar.
I sold a very similar one to this.
I think you just pick up things to challenge my packaging ability.
Well, we know how good it is, so I mean that might be useful in the new house in one of the bedrooms or something. Anyway.
Yeah, but we have quite low ceilings where we're going.
Yeah,
I could see me headbutting
that. The ceiling, so I don't know. We'll see.
Some rooms, my head is flush to the ceiling.
Anyway, I sold one like this before, and it went very quickly, so I just thought that would be a good thing. It was only £1. Chris
says, I just sold a Tronic inside outside thermometer for £11 all in. So your weather station should do okay.
Ah, good.
It looked like it was worth more than £3, so we went with it. eBay
Message
messages.
from Sharon. I assume that's Sharon in the chat, but we can't look at that until after the stream.
Oh, and while I think of it, because I brought it in here tonight, and I found the picture. Do you remember? It was a good couple of years ago. I picked up this, which is a Mr. and Mrs. light up sign. All of those little bulbs are little lights that light up.
Cinema Music said, did you get a chance to have a peep at the DM site?
Yes. I don't know if I messaged you back, but yes. So my nephew David got married
a week ago.
Last week.
Yeah, a week last Saturday.
And I saved the sign for a whole year and a half or however long it was for him. But now we have it back. And I'm going to use the pictures from the wedding. I took a load because they're all set up with batteries in to get them sold. But when I shared it the first time, a bunch of viewers said, oh, I'd really like that. They've probably had their wedding since. But if anyone's after it, before I get it listed, just message us and we can sort that out. Mr. and Mrs. light up signs. They'll be going on eBay this week and we'll probably sell super fast.
Did you hear that weird noise?
What noise?
You clearly didn't hear it.
No.
Might have just been someone outside.
You're going to miss the house we're in now. Wow.
For the space, yes, but not for the actual house.
I think we will miss Hitchin more than this house.
Yeah. I mean, yes, there is emotional attachment to this house. We raised Ellen here, so it will be sad to leave, but we're ready to move on and have a new adventure. And
you might be surprised what we've bought. I'm surprised what we've bought.
What we bought. Yeah.
Right. What else? Oh, tits.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of chipping on the base, but it's Purbeck pottery. Just liked it. So no idea, but it was 50p, I think.
Either blue tits or great tits.
There's one of those in our gardens this evening.
This evening? Unusual. Oh, and the obligatory.
Oh yeah, the obligatory
vase.
Jersey pottery vase.
I'm looking forward to seeing the new house. Yeah, we can't wait to share it. We're not going to talk in any depth about it until we're, in there, because buying and selling houses is fraught with, it can all go wrong right up to the last minute. So, yeah, but rest assured, we will give you a tour once we're in.
Have you bought a castle? No.
Not quite, no. Got to get a meetup done before the move. Don't know about that, Pete.
Don't know if there'll be headspace for that, to be honest.
We're struggling to
keep everything together at the moment.
Because we that's calmed down a little bit now with all the solicitors' work. We're kind of in the quiet period before things get busy again and we move. But also I've been working really hard on the app. Actually, there's the news on that. We now have in-app. It's over 8,000 locations logged, and they are showing in-app as pinned locations, which was a huge step. And it hasn't gone very smoothly, but we are there, bar a bunch of problems that we've got to iron out, as with everything. But yeah, it's looking amazing at the moment. I'm arranging a day to go and spend with our developer. We want to do another day where we get together, iron out a bunch more stuff. It's going back to a select bunch of testers to just see what the feedback is, and then it's full on getting it through Google Play Store and available. It's going to come out on Android first, then it's going to be converted to Apple. It's just how we're going to have to do it. So yeah, that's where we're at. Really excited. I dare say there's going to be more problems between now and then that we haven't predicted, but just rest assured we're working ridiculously hard on it. I'm so excited. Yeah. What's Lainey saying?
She said they're great tits.
Thank you. Oh, Porky's Discounts was at this today at the Steam and Fairground Organ Festival. Oh. I wonder if that
And-
was on that green bit by the lake. That'd be a great place to have a look at.
Probably, yeah.
Because they have boot sales there. But last time we were there were signs up on that patch of grass by the lake. You probably know what I'm thinking about. But they have a temporary boot sale, not a permanent thing. Yeah, interesting.
Gadget Man has sent us a super chat saying a lighting solution for low ceilings is down lights.
Absolutely. Yes. We may have to incorporate some of that technology. Some of the ceilings are low. Yes.
Oh, Monkey Thrifter loved the Hitchin meetup last December. Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
Well, there was talk at that meetup, and we were already thinking about moving at that point, that if we had another one, there's nothing stopping it being in Hitchin again, and we'll just come down for the weekend. Because there is a lot more here in the way of hotels and stuff compared to where we're going. So that's likely.
Also, it's a bit more kind of central. Well, not central, but you know what I mean.
Oh,
it's easier to get to.
Yeah, Hitchin's a lot easier to get to than where we're going as well in some ways. So, yeah. I bought a load of Happy Land. Auntie Sue, I don't think she's in, but she'd love this. Oh. It was one of those. I went back at the end of the day when it was raining, and because it was on the way home. They wanted a lot more money at the start of the day than I paid at the end of the day when it was raining. There's a huge bag with, I don't know, 40, 50 figures. Oh, maybe not that many. I'm not sure. Happy Land. If you haven't, I haven't had Happy Land for so long. Little figures with a little hole in. There's loads of it, and there's loads of like London Bus, a carousel, preschool, all sorts. So probably make up 2 or 3 lots, or I may do one big lot. I thought there was way more figures than this. I think they'd sold some figures in the meantime. Is that a bag of figures? Oh, there's another bag full of figures. And another bunch there. Oh, Santa. Wait for it, Santa. It's you. You're in figure form. And a sleigh. And a reindeer. Oh, hello. We've got the whole caboodle.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
There's another Santa. Wait for it. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, and there's another sleigh here. Oh, this one says 1999 on it.
That's not Happy Land.
Ah,
that's a different thing, isn't it? I think that might be Little People.
Okay.
What does it say?
No.
Anyway, for ease, I might do one big
Fisher
job.
Price.
Is Happy Land Fisher Price? That's not Happy Land, though, is it?
No.
Anyway, we'll work it out.
No, I don't know.
I've not sold that stuff for years. I just haven't bought it.
Thank you, Santa, for some extra treats for Jeff once he's feeling better. Oh, thank you.
Lovely. Cheers for that. Yeah, well, like you say, once he's eating food again,
yeah,
we'll get him something. Appreciate that.
Tam and Bell sold 27 Happy Land figures for £35 recently.
Yeah, there's a market for it. They are worth having on your radar, learning to identify the different ranges and picking them up. Yeah, they're worth rummaging and picking up the odd one and building up a bundle of figures, as you just said, like 27, 35 quid. So they're over £1 a figure. So they are worth doing. And when it's a big job lot like that, I'm happy to just go, yeah, I'll take the lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edward says, new to this channel, what's the app about, please?
We're creating a thrifters app, essentially, which the aim is, and it won't be that from day one, but eventually we will have all the locations of the UK's charity shops on it with all of their information, phone numbers, opening times, etc., all pinned on an interactive map, along with all of the UK's boot sales. And then it will have technology to be able to tools that will allow you to set up your own jumble trail events and pin all of the stalls on a map, which people can use to go around the event, all on an interactive map-based app. Boy, did we pick a blooming complicated thing to do for our first ever app.
It just grew and grew, didn't it?
Yeah, and we've achieved it all now. It's all happening. It's all on there. But there's lots of complications around the map functionality. So that's what we're ironing out.
Yeah.
But it'll be a year in development by the time it's launched, because we have a very small team of us doing this.
Okay, so Kimmy Kitty says that Fisher Price is Little People, and this is what I thought. Happy Land is the learning centre. Yeah, and Jennifer says the same.
Yes. Oh, Neil's in.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm late. Dog ate my homework.
Was it our dog? Is that why he's not well?
So we've done that. Oh, you picked up these. These are, well, this one is very, very nice.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's not a bunch of grapes. It's a candle holder.
It's called raspberry, I think.
That would make sense. Yeah. And it is by, now we looked this up, didn't we? Oh,
you haven't missed all of them. Let me show you the jug that I showed in the beginning. There's this one. It's Surrey Collection, Staffordshire jug.
Orifors, was that the brand?
Yeah, it's Swedish, isn't it?
So Swedish Glass, this unassuming looking thing, it's got a lot of weight to it though. It's probably at least half a kilo. 30, 35, you reckon?
No, I reckon 25 to 30.
Oh, 25 to 30, I couldn't quite remember. But yeah, not bad. We've had these before.
No, I haven't had that design before, but I have had a Costa Boda candle holder before. But I've not had that design before.
Oh, okay. So we've had this brand.
Yeah, I haven't looked up the price on that. But that one, no, I can't remember what it was. Let me see.
We
should look up.
We briefly looked these up. We were doing a little bit before we had tea. So these all came from the same store, which was a family that we went to last time we went to this town's jumble trail, and they had some really good stuff.
It is Itala Stellaria candle holder. So it's Itala, and the name of the design is Stellaria.
And there's so much value in those?
About 20, I think.
£20. Yeah. So yeah, they're relatively small things, like for tea lights or big candles.
They're votive.
Okay. So, yeah. So still learning, but yeah. And we bought a big stack of stuff from them, didn't we?
The mugs came from them.
The mugs, those.
That St. Michael caddy.
Oh yeah. Have we shown that yet?
No, not yet.
I think we paid £10 for everything, did we?
So this is St. Michael vintage Marks and Spencer's. Just a little ceramic caddy. Really nice.
Is that Gavin? I think it is.
It is, yes.
Hello, mate. Hi, Nick and Andrea. Can I jog your memory on selling electric carving knives? Oh, don't. I know you got in a bit of bother a few years ago. Yes.
Yeah, we got a Vero.
Are we allowed to sell these? No. Don't do it. Yeah, it was annoying because that was one of those instances where there were loads all over eBay. We listed one and got wrapped on the knuckles for doing it. I didn't fart. That was me rubbing my hands on the chair, honest. Good to see you, Gavin. I think that's most of what we have to share, isn't it? If not all of it. Oh, your favourite item.
Yeah, I haven't done my favourite item yet. I'm just, the chat has jumped. So I'm just making sure we haven't missed anything.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Alan. Hi, Pete. Sales of the unexpected. Oh, now, I've been chatting with Pete and Derek. We're going to try and set up a regular hangout with resellers. We're thinking like a late evening one. hopefully starting next week, maybe, not sure. And it's going to be, so far we're thinking it's going to be myself, Peter Cummins, who is sales of the unexpected, and Derek, who is the tat peddler. I was thinking tat doctor, and that's our friend Ian. Tat peddler. And we're going to rotate it around the channels. So a fixed time and day, but we'll rotate it around and just pick a topic and maybe have guests on. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that.
Ash is traumatized. Dreaded glass dust collectors. My gran used to make us clean her collection of these. Sorry to trigger you, Ashley. We won't be keeping them and dusting them. We will be passing them on for someone else to do.
I have the bubble one.
Yeah. Jewelry Sales says, I have the bubble one. My dad bought it in Sweden in the 90s. That's cool.
Raspberry, apparently. How are we doing for time? Oh, nearly an hour.
Jumped again.
Is that the farting chair from the Rise and Fall of Reggie Perrin? I don't remember a farting chair. Do you in that?
I've never watched it.
I remember watching it.
Have you ever sold any BMX parts?
Not that I can recall, no.
Lots of things for the B&B. Well, we're going to try and sell them. Oh, Steve says, hang on. I sold a cordless chainsaw last week, but you can't sell an electric carving knife.
There's particular rules around knives. Yeah. I listed a Colombian wood cigar box. Loads listed, but they removed mine. Yeah, I've had it myself. It is frustrating. You know, because you do your research and you find a load of completeds and you click sell similar from one that's just sold. And then they say, you can't sell that. You're like, well, why?
And Angela says, we got wrapped on the knuckles by eBay and they wouldn't let us sell a vintage boxed carving knife set.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the same thing. Ours was one of those like 1980s, 90s electric carving knife, the ones that go like a reciprocating knife.
Barbara says, are you tempted to keep some of the better household items to style your new home? Yes, I'm always tempted to keep.
There are a few bits that we are keeping. That wooden lamp.
Yeah, well, I've been buying lamps to use, and we did keep. Oh, I can't speak. We kept the Bilton's bowls, didn't we?
Yeah.
We've donated. Well, we haven't done yet, but we will donate our just plain white ones to charity. And keep the vintage bowls.
But yeah, it's fun to buy stuff, to thrift stuff for yourself.
And sometimes it's nice to like borrow it and use it for a while, and then swap it out for something else that you thrifted. So
yeah, definitely. And when it will be in the future, the house we're buying, we are going to have to develop the annex. The first one that we talked about a few weeks back had a kind of ready-made, finished, move into annex. One we're buying now, we've got to do all the work, so it's going to be quite a while. But once we get the development done on that, fitting that out with stuff will be fun.
Yeah. I mean,
you've got to share
this
your
sort of thing is
item.
like, it's very tempting to keep and display on the shelves, isn't it?
Get a collection of little animals. Well, maybe we will, because there's those shelves that I know you're thinking of in the house. Yeah. Right. Your item of the day.
Yeah, my item of the day. Not necessarily hugely expensive or worth a lot, but it was sealed. We have since opened it to look at it, but it had never been out of its packet. And it is a West German vase. No, it's not a West German vase. It's a West German flask.
Hang on, there's some flowers in here. I'm sure I put my flowers in there.
I'm really tired. You might have noticed. Oh, God, I nearly dropped the...
Oh.
You may have noticed that I'm drinking Coke tonight just to try and keep my brain going. I'm absolutely hanging. so tired. But anyway, it's a West German flask.
Oh, right. Okay. What is it again?
Yeah, and it has never been used.
It was sealed. Did you say it was sealed?
That's what the sticker is on the top, and it's a Dr. Zimmerman.
It's even got the instructions inside.
Yeah. Inside is a little instruction leaflet. So,
I don't think it's particularly valuable. It's just a really nice thing.
I just loved it. I was like, oh, and the fact that it was sealed, you know, we were the first people to have ever taken it out of its little bag.
Yeah. So
I just love that design. Look at that.
Being West German, so that dates it to 80s.
It's really interesting because when I first looked at it, I saw like more of a curved design, and now I'm looking at it on the screen.
Stars.
I can see stars.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
Only the Germans could write a set of instructions for a flask. I saw Pete saying up there, not Pete, sorry, hang on. Phil, where's Phil's comment? Saying about coming on and boring us on this chat about coins. The vague idea we have is to pick a subject and get somebody on who maybe has expert knowledge. So yes, I think that would be a good show, you know, talking about coins that we can all find in our change that have some value. That would be a really helpful chat. And I know you know a lot about your coins, so that might be one for the future. Yes.
So Angela's saying, my husband puts items, ornaments on display in our house, things I don't particularly like or are not to my taste, as he says. They will sell once we display, which they do. Forever changing. So I see it happening that way.
We have a shelf, not so much now because we're moving, but where you would put listed stuff. So you get to enjoy it for a couple of months, or depending on how long it sells for, a couple of days, and then it goes. Yeah. It's like when we had those brass bonking bears, the most bizarre brass ornament, and that sat on our side for quite a while.
It sat on the bureau for a long time, and
then it sold eventually.
Mum and Dad round and all sorts, and nobody noticed it really.
I bet they did.
Kelly's got one of those now, hasn't she? She's got it on her TV unit.
Wow, if you've got low ceilings, don't wear high heels. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Yes.
You're going to have to donate all your heels.
Yes. Yeah, I really hope we get this house. It to say it's got some character is an understatement. It's an awesome building. But yeah, don't want to jinx it, so we're not going to share where it is and what it is yet.
No.
Yeah, so what was I going to say? Don't know. I just had a thought and then it evaporated. We normally end these streams with a word of wisdom, and we read some out and then pick our favorite. So if you want to pop some in, it can be topical if you like, about, I don't know, whatever Eurovision or whatever you fancy. We like to end on a positive note if we can. So yeah, pop in some words of wisdom and we'll read a few out.
Master of Pieces is tuning in while he's washing up. Can you come do mine? Because I didn't do it last night. Too engrossed in the Eurovision to do the washing up.
Don't eat brown mud. Well, you need to tell Jeff this.
Oh, it's funny. Look, Daisy, great minds.
Don't eat mud.
Oh, look, and Jethro.
Don't eat mud. Well, we may have found the phrase for today. Yeah, don't eat mud. Advice for dogs. Hi, Paul. I mean, that's not bad advice. Oh, that was a word of wisdom, that if you've got low ceilings, don't wear high heels. Oh, we've got more coming in. Hang on. Oh, don't eat mud. We've done them. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one.
Yeah, I've heard that before. That's a good one.
I like that. Yeah, that's kind of where we feel like we are with moving. You know, there is a certain amount of, are we doing the right thing? Why are we doing this again? You know,
you say that daily.
it's like, you know, because it's a lot to go through, and it's a lot of hassle and expense and stress. But we know why we're doing this, and we want to shake things up. We want, you know, you only live once, and we want to live in a house that we love maybe more than this one. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, and have new adventures.
Yeah, but I like that. I like that a lot. What's this? I bought a flask supposed to be for hot and cold, but it melted chalk ice I put in with coffee. Silly. Word of wisdom: if you've got an electric dictionary, don't throw it away, stick it on eBay. Yes, did you see that video? It's here somewhere. For those that didn't catch it, I don't know if it is this. There was lots of insight into why these are worth a lot of money. Some people were saying it's something to do with the circuitry in here, and you can do stuff with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, James was saying. You know, James, who we met at the meetup.
Yeah.
Not really sure, but this one, this is the model number ER6700. Sold for £100, going out tomorrow. Madness. So yes, pick them up if you see them. Here we go. Better to be a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Yeah.
Oh, is that a super chat from
Oh.
Gadget Man?
Bought flask with paper slip in. Remove before use. Maybe that's what it says on the slip. Remove this before use. Okay. It'd be brilliant if that's all it says.
Yeah. But thank you for the super chat.
Yes, thank you, Gadget Man. Right, let's crack through a bunch of these. We're terrible at reading them all.
I saw one a minute ago that said, ignore the weather forecast.
There we go. That one.
Yeah.
Ignore the weather forecast. Yeah, look out of a window. Lost time is never found again. And the ones with the get up and go have already got up and gone. I like that. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Nick, I never see you drink a cup of tea. It's always an orange juice. Yeah, when I'm doing this, I tend to overheat. So I prefer to drink something cold while I'm live streaming because it's, yeah, a lot of nervous energy goes into these. So I tend to, you know, like to keep cool. Word of wisdom: end the night with a lovely brandy. Oh, that's different.
No, thanks.
You don't like brandy? I've very rarely had brandy. I can probably think of
never touching rum
once or twice. Rum. Yeah, I might have put myself off rum for a lifetime. See, that I like. Straight to the point. Be nice to everyone you meet. Yeah. You know, because it comes back to you. Bye, Ashley. Fauna, hello. There are 3 constants in life: change, choice, and principles. Ooh. Yeah. Wow, that's deep. Hold your cards to your chest. Not everyone needs to see your hand. Ooh, that's intriguing. Just be a lover, not a hater. Be open-minded and don't make assumptions. That is a very wise words. Yeah. Don't make assumptions. Full stop is a great thing to keep in your head. A dog is for life, not just for Thriftmas. Very true, Richard. Good to see you. Opportunities are like buses. See none for ages and then 3 turn up at once. Yeah, it's true. Also, things going wrong on eBay are like buses. We've had a little run of frustrating things getting lost, things getting returned. We're still trying to work out where the Mewtwo is. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. The harder I work, the luckier I get. I love that phrase. Yeah.
I think we had a similar one to that.
Yeah. Let's do a few more. What's this? Can't wait to see your new ham. Home ham. I've read ham. Have we got ham? Yeah, well, fingers crossed and everything that it all goes through and and we'll be able to share that with you in a month or two, hopefully. The moon reminds me we can shine even when it's dark. Wow, these are good tonight. You only die once, you live every day. Is anyone writing these down? These are good. Yes, having an open mind leads you to many possibilities. It's true. Phil, if you want to deal with procrastination, oh, hang on. What's that over there? Glass flasks don't bounce. Quick story before we go, and we pick one of these. We went camping with a family once, and my mum had a modern one of these, a bigger one. And I managed, whilst washing it up, I somehow managed to unscrew the bottom. I think I was drying it or something, and I managed to unscrew the bottom, and the whole glass inside fell out, shattered everywhere. And we were at like a washing up station, you know, at a campsite where there's just a row of sinks, completely busy with people everywhere. And it was just one of those, really, did I just do that moments? Glass shattered everywhere. What a plonker. So that's good advice. Right, I'm sorry if we haven't read them all. Did you have one that you liked that you wanted to pick? I've got to remember what it was. One really resonated with me. Where was it? Ah, yeah, there we go. That's my favorite for today. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the next one. The last one. Can't even read it out. That's me farting again. It wasn't me farting, it was the chair. What are you going to pick?
Oh, I don't know. Might just end up agreeing with you and going with that.
No, pick another one.
Oh, I quite like Fauna's actually. 3 constants in life: change, choice, and principles.
That is good. Yeah. Well, thank you for all of your words of wisdom. They were particularly good tonight. I don't see any reason why we won't be here next Sunday. We've got nothing on, have we?
Don't think so. So,
yeah, we'll see you next week. Give us a thumbs up on the way out if you enjoyed it. There should be a video out of the last Jumbles trail we went to, which I haven't edited. I've been too busy. And then I'll try and get today's one edited and out sometime this week as well, maybe. We'll see how that goes. Although I do plan to do a picking video tomorrow because we've got some interesting stuff going out. So, yeah, have you got a video coming?
Well, one went out a few days back. I've got a haul video up. But yes, I do have one that I'm going to film next week.
So if you haven't had enough of us, you can click through to Andrea's channel below, go and subscribe and watch Andrea's haul video from a couple of days ago, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Lots of people saying good night. Good to see you all. And we'll see you next Sunday, if not before.
Yep. Have a good week, everyone. Bye.
Ta-ra.